Regina Shams 7102 asked a question in one of my videos on my channel, and she says, "Hello, I am Russian, but I live in America. Is it possible to convert in Israel?" Now, she was commenting on one of the videos I made quite a while ago. It already has over 5,000 views. That was talking about converting to Judaism in Israel through a private Beit Din, through a private Jewish court, which is something that I have on this channel definitely not encouraged, since it's not recognized by the state of Israel, and thus you cannot make aliyah with this conversion to Judaism, meaning that the law of return will not be applied in such a case. It is, however, a fully halachic Jewish conversion, and you can get married with this conversion, and this Beit Din, which is based in Gus Etzion in Israel, is recognized by all the major religious groups in Israel and the world, and thus it is a perfectly kosher conversion, but it is not recognized by the state of Israel. And thus many other Beit Dins, other Jewish courts, will also not accept this conversion. Now, some of you might know, some of you might not know, but converting to Orthodox Judaism is certainly not an easy process. And many people ask, why does it take so long to convert to Judaism? Now, I've already made a video about that, which I will link for you above, which gives all the reasons why there is all these checks and balances currently in place in the conversion system, which differs from how it is written in the Shulchan Aruch, the codified book of Jewish law, Yoredeya 268 CF2, which I also discuss in that video. Now, the reason I made this video of a private conversion in the state of Israel with Rabbi David Benny's son is because this could be an option for many people. And that is also made very clear of the reasons why and who it does work for. So if you do want to watch that video, then you can click on the link that I will link for you above. Now, if you want to convert in the state of Israel, and a conversion that is recognized by the state of Israel, and thus also by all the Beit Dins, all the Jewish courts around the world, then you will need to go through an official conversion program by the state of Israel. And there is many institutions that does that in Israel, and it is completely free, which also attracts a lot of people to these options. But as stated in a video I already made about that, which I will link for you at the end of this video, you will only be accepted to convert in Israel on one of these official conversion programs if you were already part of a recognized Jewish community outside of the state of Israel, or even inside the state of Israel. But if you are someone new to Judaism and you just want to convert in Israel, then this will not be an option for you in most cases. Now, the video I did make with Rabbi Ruven Tradbergs, who is the head of Machon Milton, which is the video I will link for you at the end of this video, goes into a lot more detail with a lot of variables, because we are all individuals and we all have our own stories. So not each case is the same. Also, one of the first things that you should check out if you are interested in converting to Judaism, it might be that you are in fact Jewish already. If your grandmother on your mother's side is Jewish, then you are Jewish by birth. And if you don't know any laws, then you should get in touch with an Orthodox Jewish rabbi at any synagogue and just share with him that you found out, maybe through this video, maybe from some other source, that you are in fact born Jewish via your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, all in your mother's line. And that rabbi will help you as soon as humanly possible to start learning with you the laws of Shabbat, the laws of Kashrut. There's many laws to learn, but it's essential for someone that is Jewish to keep these laws. And rabbis will bend over backwards and try their very best to bring you back in such a case to your heritage. Now, many people don't have a Jewish mother or Jewish grandmother or Jewish great-grandmother in the mother's line, or they cannot prove it. If you cannot prove it, then you are a suffix. You are a doubt. It's doubtful whether or not you are Jewish. And then you will have to convert because of the suffix, because of this doubt. Now, many people do have a father that is Jewish, or a grandfather that is Jewish, or a great-grandfather that is Jewish. But in the mother's line, neither the mother, the grandmother, or the great-grandmother is Jewish. Then you are not Jewish. Some people call this half-Jewish, but this is completely incorrect. If your mother is not Jewish, and your grandmother in your mother's line, and your great-grandmother in your mother's line is not Jewish, you are not Jewish at all. There's no such a thing as a half-Jew. You are either a Jew or you are a Goy. Goy means a nation. We are also called Goyim. Goy HaKadosh, the holy nation. Because I've also heard many people online thinking that Goy is a slur, is like a curse word for the nations. But Goy literally means nations. That's also the way it's said in the Torah. And that is also why we are called Goy HaKodesh, a holy nation. And if you are part of the nations, meaning that you are not Jewish at all, you have nothing to fear, which is what makes Judaism unique. Jews believe that if you are a good person, and we have some criteria for what is a good person, and then you will most certainly have a share in the world to come. And you most certainly do not have to convert to Judaism to have a share in the world to come. You also do not have to convert to Judaism to be close to God. And if you want to know what the criteria is to have a share in the world to come, then you can watch a very detailed video I made about the 7 laws of Noah, which is the 7 laws that the nations should keep, which I will link for you above. Now, if you do fall in this criteria, where your father is maybe Jewish but your mother not, or your grandfather, then, according to the state of Israel, the grandfather law, is actually the name of the law, applies, which means that you can make aliyah, you can return to the state of Israel. You will not be recognized in Israel as Jewish, but you do have the right then to return to Israel. And as Rabbi Tradbergs explained in the video that I will link after this video, if you did come to Israel through the grandfather law, meaning that you yourself is not Jewish, but you do have Jewish heritage, then the Beit Din, the Jewish court of law of Israel, will try everything and help you in every way for you to convert and become a full halachic Jew, because Israel wants people to be Jewish that lives in Israel, since it is a Jewish country. And people meet, and people get married. And if a Jewish guy marries a girl that maybe has a Jewish father but not a Jewish mother, or Jewish grandfather but not a Jewish mother, then she's not Jewish, and her children will not be Jewish. And so the problem continues. But again, that video is explained much better at the end of this video. But to get back to Regina Sham 7102's question. Regina, if I was in your shoes, you say you're already living in America. America has a lot of Jews. There is a lot of Jewish communities. And if I were you, I would either first do a year in a Jewish community, meaning you're going regularly for Shabbat, for Jewish festivals, obviously make sure that the rabbi knows you're there. At the end of this year, this rabbi or this community needs to write a letter stating that you were part of this established Jewish community. Then, with this letter, you can apply to convert in Israel, and then your chances is much higher to be accepted. But for more details on how to convert to Orthodox Judaism in the state of Israel, a conversion that is recognized in the state of Israel for the purpose of making Aliyah, for returning to Israel, as well as recognized all over the world, then you can click on this video next. Thanks for watching and Yom Tov.